Okay, so now we're going to use these rules that we know to find some angles. We're still in 8.2 polygons. Let's remember the rules. If I have two angles and I add them together and it's exactly 90, we call them complementary angles. If I have two angles and I add them together and they equal to 180, we call them supplementary angles. And this makes a straight line. Okay? If I have a triangle and I add up all the angles on the inside, it's always going to be equal to 180. And if I have two angles opposite each other, they're called vertical angles and they're the same. So if I know this, I know this. Okay, so let's use those rules to find some angles. Now how you do this might be different in how I do this, but we'll get the answer the same. It's like if I said, go home, like we're at school, go home. Well, no, let's not say go home. Let's say go to the Corniche. If I say go to the Corniche, everybody will go to the Corniche, but people will take a different route to get there. But that's okay. As long as you get to the Corniche, you get there. So here, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get to the answer. And there's many different ways to do this. So what I do is I pick one of the numbers. Okay, so I have to find the measure of angled x. I have to find this one. But it doesn't matter if you start here or start here. So let's start with this one. If I know this is 37, how much is this one? They're opposite each other, so they're the same. 37. If I take this and this, that's half a circle. This plus this is equal to how much? Yeah, 180. So if I go 180 minus 37, that's going to give me how much? 143. So this angle here is 143. But if I know this one, I know this one. They're the same. So now I'm done these numbers. Now I'm going to go to this number. You see, I'm not looking at this. Eventually I'll get to this, but there's no way I can find this until I solve these first. Okay? Now if I look at this number, I can go, well, that makes half a circle. How much is half a circle? Oh, 180. I can go 180 minus this number, and it will tell me this one. Okay. 180 minus 138, 42. So here, it's 42. Let's erase that and write it in. Okay. Oh, if this is 138, opposite is 138. If this is 42, this is 42. Okay. Oh, look. I see a triangle here. If I add up all the angles on the inside of a triangle, it's equal to 180. If I subtract these two, it will tell me this one. So 180 subtract 37 subtract 42, and that will tell me the missing one. So 180 minus 37 minus 42, 101. So in here it's 101. Oh, but look, it's opposite. This one and this one are opposite, so this one's 101. Oh, I have my answer. Angle x is equal to 101. Oops, 101. 101. So you can't find x right away. You have to use the information that they give you and slowly get there. So if I look at number 2, I have to find angle x. I don't know how to find it. I just start with one number and say, okay, it doesn't matter which number you start with. Let's do 58. That's half a circle, which is 180. And if I take away 58, that will give me this missing angle. So 180 minus 58 is 122. So here is 122. But I know opposites are the same. Oh, it's so small. 122. Okay, I'm done here. So now let's work with these numbers. From here to here is half a circle. So I can go 180 minus 31 equals 180 minus 31 is 149. So this angle here is 149. But opposites are the same. So this one's 149. This one is 31. Let's use this. Ah, but here's a little triangle. Oops. My phone is ringing. Okay, I'm going to redraw this triangle so we can see it. That's 122, and that's 31. So we need to find this angle here that's missing. Well, I know if you add up all the angles in a triangle, it's equal to 180. So I can go 180 minus 122 minus 31. How much is that? So 180 minus 122 minus 31, 27. So this angle here is 27. So this one is 27. Oh, it's so small. Let's put a 27 here. That's hard to see. Oh, but here to here is half a circle. So I can go 180 minus 27 equals 153. So this x is 153. So I can say angle x is 153. Okay, so I just pick one number, start finding numbers around it, go to the other number, start finding some numbers around it. If there's a triangle, find some missing angles in the triangle, and eventually you'll get what you need. So let's look at number 5. Okay, I have to find x. So let's just pick, I don't care if it's 21 or 20, it doesn't matter which one you start with. So let's go this way. That's half a circle, which is 180. I can find this one by going minus 21, and that'd be 159. Okay, so this is 159. Opposites are the same, so this one and this one is the same. This one and this one are the same. Let's use a small 21 there. Okay, so now I'm done. I can't find any more information here with this number, so I'm going to go over here. Well, let's do this. There's half a circle. Well, that's 180 in total. If I minus the 20, it gives me 160. 160. So I know this is 160. Then I say, oh, opposites are the same. 160, 160, 20, 20. Oh, I'll write 20 in here. Okay. And now I have a triangle here. See the triangle? So that's 20, that's 21. So how much is that angle? 180 minus 20 minus 21 equals minus 41, 139. So in here is 139. That's this part here. Oh, but look, this is half a circle here. So I can just go 180 minus 139. And that'll give me the x, which is 41. So here is 41 degrees. So I can say angle x is equal to 41 degrees right here. Okay? So you just keep going and going and going, and eventually you'll find x.